Welcome back to Huff Daddy BBQ's YouTube channel. I'm Huff Daddy, and today we're going to be smoking a turkey breast. This is a recipe that I use. It is absolutely delicious, soaked in butter, injected, smoked, and your family is going to love it. So what I have here today, I have a couple of boneless, skinless turkey breasts. I got these from the store. These were together in one big breast. Unless it's around Thanksgiving time, you're probably gonna have a hard time finding a boneless, skinless breast like this. More than likely, you're gonna have to get it on the bone and trim it off. It's not too hard, just a real sharp boning knife. Follow along the keel bone all the way down, take the meat off and remove the skin. Around Thanksgiving or in specialty markets like Whole Foods or Sprouts, sometimes you can get a boneless, skinless turkey breast like this already cut off the bone, or you can at least get one with skin on, and the skin is super easy to remove. So I have two boneless, skinless breasts here. They weigh, almost 3 pounds each. And what I'm gonna be doing today is injecting them with another Butcher's Barbecue product, Bird Booster. This one's honey flavor. You wanna add a little bit of moisture to it. Obviously turkey is a dry meat, very little fat. So by adding this, you're adding some flavor, real nice honey flavor, as well as getting some moisture in the meat. So, got my injection needle here. I'm going to take it out. You want to take it and try to go in the meat at an angle. You can see pumps up pretty good there. Just move it around a couple different places. You'll be able to tell because your injection needle, as it goes down, that turkey breast will pump up nice and juicy. So I'm gonna finish injecting this breast and get the other one done as well, and I'll meet you back here to show you the rub. So before we go to the rub, I wanted to talk to you about food safety. Anytime you're dealing with poultry, specifically turkey, you wanna really follow the proper food safety guidelines, which means keeping things out of the danger zone, below 40 degrees or above 140 degrees. If you get in that area, you've got 4 hours that you want to get out of that area. So keep your things refrigerated, don't cross-contaminate, keep the turkey covered. If you use something on raw turkey, like a knife or an injection needle, be sure not to get it anywhere, a cooked product, until it's been properly cleaned, use bleach, sanitize everything very well, including any cutting boards. And most importantly, when you have disposable pans, aluminum pans, don't try to reuse those. Sometimes if you're doing brisket or maybe pork, you'll try to rinse those out and use them again to save a little money. Don't do that with turkey breasts because of the potential for salmonella and other foodborne illnesses. So dealing with poultry, be sure to practice safe food safety handling techniques. All right, we got both of them injected. I don't know if you could tell beforehand, but they really plumped up nicely. All that moisture is in there and that extra honey flavor. What you want to do is take a paper towel and just kind of get the excess injection off of the breasts. Maybe even drain any of the moisture out of the bottom, because we're going to put a rub on here and we want it to be dry. Too much liquid and the rub isn't going to stick correctly. It's going to clump up. And we want a nice even spread when we go to do the rub. Okay, so what I'm using for a rub is also a Butcher's product. It's twofold. I'm gonna use a little bit of his Savory Pecan seasoning from Butcher's Barbecue. And then I also have my good old black and white salt and pepper, kosher salt, coarse black pepper. I'm just gonna use that on there. I'm gonna do a base coat of this Butcher's, and then I'm gonna come back over it with salt and pepper. And those are the only two things I'm gonna use. So with the Butcher's Barbecue rub, just a really light coating along the breasts. This has some sugar, some pecan seasoning, some herbs in it, a little bit of salt. Not real heavy on the black pepper, which is why I'm gonna come back over it, like I said, with the kosher salt and black pepper. You wanna get both sides of these pretty good. Okay, that's it. Now, kosher salt and black pepper. Just a light coating this as well. Really smell that black pepper in here. I don't know about you, but I love a really good peppered turkey breast. Flip these over. Okay, there you go, that's it. Now, I got the smoker fired up at about 235, 250 degrees. Got the Yoder YS 1500 coming up to temp out there. I'll be back in just a second to put these on the smoker and show you how we're gonna cook them. All right, so it's raining here in Bixby, Oklahoma. I love cooking in the rain. I like the way the rain brings up the humidity in the air, helps keep the meat moist throughout the cook. Rain doesn't bother me, I just like to avoid the wind, and it's not too windy out here. But we're about to put these on the smoker. Like I said, I got the smoker going about 235, 250. You can certainly cook them higher. A lot of people, again, worry about food safety with the turkey. These are small breasts. They're not whole turkeys. They don't have bones. They're not going to be in that danger zone between 40 and 140 for very long, even cooking at a lower temperature. So you're perfectly fine. It's not going to take these 4 hours to come up to temp. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these up to about 135. And in that process between 40 and 135, we want them to get as much smoke flavor as possible. So that's why I'm cooking at a lower temperature, 225, 235, all the way up to 250. So we're going to put them on. And of course, when you're cooking turkey, we do not want to overcook them. So we are going to use an internal meat thermometer throughout the cooking process. And you're going to just take it and stick it right in the thick part of the breast. And then I'm going to set it, and it's going to let me know when it's 135 degrees, and that's when we're going to pull them off. And what we're going to do when we pull them off at 135, we're going to wrap them in foil and a stick of butter, and that's where it's going to get really delicious. All right, well, the turkey breasts are almost up to about 135 degrees, so I want to show you what you need to do to prep for the next step. For each turkey breast, get 2 sheets of heavy-duty aluminum foil, big enough to wrap the entire turkey breast. And for each breast, yes, take an entire stick of butter and cut it up into little pats. And then take the butter and put it on the aluminum foil, spread it out, about like the shape of the turkey breast. Because what we're going to do is when it comes up to 135, we're going to take the breast off the smoker and we're going to lay it top side down right on top of these pats of butter. Then we're going to fold the breast back up in the foil. And what that's going to do is it's just going to continue to cook until we get up to about 165, and it's just going to be basted or bathing in this wonderful butter, which is going to keep it moist. It's going to be delicious, keep it from drying out, and it's going to be wonderful. So I'll get back with you when we have our turkey breasts at 135 degrees and show you the next step. Okay, before we start on this part, I forgot to mention that I was using pecan wood. I always seem to forget to say what kind of wood I'm using. This particular time, to go with the butcher seasoning, I'm using pecan pellets. You can certainly use any type of fruit wood, apple wood, cherry wood, any mild wood, so it doesn't overpower the turkey. Also, we would be filming this outside, except the wind and the rain is really picked up here, so it's pretty stormy. So what I've done is I've pulled the turkey breasts. They were right at about 130, 135. I've pulled them off of the grill. Really nice color on them. Smoke flavors in there. I'm gonna take them, turn them upside down, right on top of the butter. Then I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna take them back out on the smoker, and I'm gonna put the thermometer back in there, and I'm gonna leave them on the smoker now in the butter and in the foil, trying to reach about 161, 162 degrees, and pull them off, and the carryover will get to that magic number of 165. So I'm gonna take them back out on the smoker. See you soon. Man, it is raining cats and dogs out there. Luckily, these turkey breasts finish up just in time. So what we did is we got the turkey breast up to right around 162 and then pulled it off the smoker, opened up the foil to let some of the steam out, and then closed it back up to let it rest sitting there in the butter. and it climbed up to about 165. So you can see here, I removed the thermometer. You can see all that butter down there. That looks incredible. I mean, it's just slicing through it, super easy. There's still plenty of juice inside that turkey breast. And that is the HuffDaddy BBQ turkey. I promise you, you cook this for your friends and family, and they're absolutely gonna love it. And what I like to do is I take these pieces after I've cut them, and I put them back here inside the foil in the butter, close it up, and let it rest for a few minutes just to soak up some of that goodness before I serve it. I want to thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. You can look for me on Facebook at facebook.com/HuffDaddyBBQ. You can also see me on the Barbecue Central show, the 4th Tuesday of every month. And then you found my YouTube channel. And again, I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.